I don't know who looks more busted, if it's me or this door frame. I'm sorry, but I'm having an all-natural day, and I feel like I look like a bad bitch without makeup as I do with makeup. Hey everyone, it's Alejandra and welcome back to my channel. This is my second hormone update. Really would like to thank everyone who's been watching my videos and commenting and liking and subscribing. It really means so much to me and I am so thankful that you guys are interested. Like I said, I will definitely be posting videos as frequently as possible, and like I said, I don't want it to just be about my transgenderness. I definitely want to make sure to get you guys something that is a little bit different, so you guys are just not like, okay, what the fuck, like, give us something cool, like, we don't care. So I've been having a lot of you guys message me personally or through comments or through personal life asking me how or what made me realize that I was trans, and I definitely would like to touch a little bit more on it. I know that on my first video I definitely talked a little bit about it, but I definitely want to go more into it and like show examples, I guess, and like just things that maybe habits or experiences or situations that I feel that made me feel or realize that I am transgender. And also I think it's just really nice because it definitely gives you the other perspective. Let's go ahead and get right into it. This is definitely going to be a little bit shorter just because I did end up filming my last one a little bit late. I love you all and thank you for watching. Today, actually, I went to go get my 5th shot and they actually gave me an 8 mg one versus 6 mg, which obviously it's more, and I had some blood work done not that long ago as well, and they were telling me that I am almost to the standard level of estrogen that a woman would typically have, and I am about there, so they just need to give me a little bit more, so that is why they gave me a little bit more. But I mean, I just do what the doctor says. So I wanted to start off by saying I never noticed how tender my nipples were until this month. It definitely woke me up, like, for reals, because that door frame you see behind me, I think I called it ratchet and it got back at me because I slammed into that door frame with my chest, my nipple to be exact, so hard. I seriously crippled into a little fetus freaking position. It was so bad. I definitely had to give it some TLC after, but it definitely hurt so bad. I can't even imagine like having to have a period, because I guess your nipples get tender like that all the time, but they are definitely tender and they are definitely growing. They have been feeling a little bit itchier, so at first I noticed a little bit of itchiness, but it is definitely starting to get pretty itchy now. I definitely start to see a lot more filling out when I wear certain things. Obviously, I'm not wearing anything that's really helping them out, but even either way, they're still not really that intensely noticeable, but they are producing a lot more fat. Especially around the areola part, I feel like it just looks a little bit more fuller, and I definitely feel a little bit more of a kind of softer, kind of more movable, and yeah, I don't know, they're growing and it's awesome and they fucking hurt, and yes. But yeah, that doorway, fucking demon doorway. Just wanted to give you guys a little look just so that you guys can see what's going on. I don't really feel like there's crazy much difference from the last time I had shown you guys, but I mean, it's starting to form. Like, you can definitely see something, and it's crazy because it's like, it looks like in a t-shirt, looks like pecs, but then like I take my shirt off and it's really soft and like squishy, and I feel like I can like do more of this. I never could do that before because it was just like so flat. But I definitely see them when I do this. And yeah, you can just tell that my nipples are like doing something. But yeah, they're super sensitive and they're super, what's it called? Tender. So I definitely don't like things, or I should say uncomfortable fabrics, because it definitely, you can feel it. So yeah, I just wanted to give you guys another little look with that. I hope they grow bigger. I mean, I don't want to have to get surgery. I like being natural. I like being a natural girl, you know, like. Anyways, I also have been noticing my body hair is definitely thinning out extremely. I notice it more on my arms because I don't really shave my arms. I mean, I probably should because my hair is a little bit darker, but the hair is getting really fine to where I'm like not even that concerned about it. I feel like eventually I'm just gonna get laser hair treatment anyways, just to kind of not have to worry about it at all. But I notice it because I've been shaving a lot more frequently, so I'm starting to kind of catch on to how quickly it's starting to grow back. And also just visually looking at it, it looks definitely a lot finer, and it is really nice because I just feel like hair makes you look kind of dirty, to be honest, and especially when it's on your face. And that's the worst part, is that my facial hair is definitely getting a lot less and less dense and just all around decreasing. But I definitely feel like that still grows in pretty quick, and it's just so annoying because I really hate shaving. And this is actually from shaving. It looks like a fucking pimple, but I seriously just like cut myself. So there was a couple days where I experienced a little bit of swelling and like puffiness under the eyes when I would wake up in the morning, and typically that does not happen to me unless I'm like super hungover. But I am not drinking and have not drinking since the day, actually lies, I drank once after I got on hormones, but I haven't drinking since the month of May. So I just don't really find the need for it. I'm not drawn towards it or feel like I necessarily need it. But I mean, I think it's nice to have a drink here and there. I informed my doctor, and I actually emailed Maritza, who is my hormone doctor. She gives me my injections every 2 weeks, and she let Dr. Lee, who is the endocrinologist, ooh, my voice cracked, that was weird, that's the endocrinologist, and she called me right away and like was asking me all sorts of questions. But yeah, I told her I don't think it's that serious, because it was just like a couple days that I was waking up like that, and I was just like, what's going on? But I did research it, which is never a good idea because it always ends up freaking you out more than anything. But it did give me a results of this one disease, which I found it to be kind of interesting because it had to do with the overproduction of hormones. So that's what led me to believe that maybe this could possibly be it. But I definitely think that I am okay. They did do blood work, like I said, so I should be a-okay. But this disease was a thyroid problem, which was causing the overproduction of hormones, causing the swelling. For some reason, I think it bloated you because it like overproduced sodium or something like that. I don't know. At the beginning of the week, I don't know if it's because I stopped drinking so much coffee and I don't have that laxative to help me kind of go. So I feel like I have been a little bit more constipated. I mean, I feel like it's definitely starting to I'm starting to be more regular. But yeah, I definitely at first was having trouble for some reason. I've been getting really emotional, and it's more so, I mean, it just has, I've always been affected by boys, or I should say men. No, actually, let's call them boys. So, yeah, but I've always been kind of like emotional, or not emotional, but just kind of like, that's a sensitive subject, just because I haven't been in a relationship in a really long time, and not because I don't want to. I don't feel like this is the necessary time for me. I think this is my time, and I am taking advantage of it, and I'm happy that I am where I'm at, and I definitely am not in any rush, but I definitely do get lonely, and I definitely sometimes wish I had a partner. So yeah, that sometimes I feel like I do get a little bit emotional, and that's usually it is either when somebody is trying to talk to me, or not so much I get emotional because they're talking to me. It's either because A, they're talking to me because they just want to fuck, and then I'm like, oh my god, what the fuck? And then, so annoying. It's either that, or, and then I'm like, gosh, I'm never gonna find a guy. But no, I definitely, like I said, don't need anybody right now. I feel like this is my time. I am definitely growing. Yeah, I'm fucking good. So that makes me kind of emotional. Just sometimes I get a little bit too intense, but I've noticed that my emotions are definitely starting to become a lot more apparent. But it's just really nice, and it just reminds you that you're alive, and that we're human, and that we feel things, and that, you know, something makes you feel some type of way, so act on it. So I definitely have been noticing, like I said, quite a bit more changes. Nothing that drastic. I just figured out, or found out today that or not today, actually, I found out a couple days ago, because today, actually, I went to go get my 5th shot, and they actually gave me an 8 milligram one versus 6 milligrams, which obviously it's more, and I had some blood work done not that long ago as well, and they were telling me that I am almost to the standard level of estrogen that a woman would typically have, and I am about there, so they just need to give me a little bit more, so that is why they gave me a little bit more. But I mean, I just do what the doctor says. So like I said, I wanted to keep it nice and short, so that's all I have for you guys today. Keep watching, because my next video will be about how I came to realize that I was transgender, and things like that. A lot of people have been, like I said, messaging me about that, so I really want to go a little bit deeper in it and really talk more in depth about how I came to the realization and what made me feel like that and things like that. Thank you guys all for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will catch you guys on my next video. I love you all. Toodaloo.